There we go. Is it 10 o'clock? Oh, I hit it right on the nose if I'm going to start doing this every day at 10. I didn't do any pre-testing to make sure that the sound and everything was right. But I've really been getting into this and having fun. And I don't know if I'm going to make this be the focus of my channel or what. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. You can follow me, so I'm working on this Wonder Woman. If you saw the last one, I started doing a little bit of coloring and I got into it. And while I've been watching a lot of you guys, I've done a little bit of more work to it and actually came up with some new ideas about how to flip. And it's like, you know, here's my reference material. I even have an idea. I still haven't quite figured out how to get the focus working. That's the one thing that I'm not sure about, is how to get the damn focus working. But I have all kinds of reference material to work from, and there's some of these that will be really cool that I could just trace, basically, if I want to. I don't like the idea of cheating that way. I like having my own style. This is what I'm doing here. And, oh yeah, I got a new little thing to do. Instead of trying to do the lighting to get the transparency, I just got myself, basically, this is just a folder. It's just a green folder I can slide underneath my little cards when I do my animation. And see, the last time I think I had, well, I added, how many? I'm not sure, but this is what the animation is so far. I've done some of the coloring. What I'm going to do now, today, is like color the blue and probably the black. So this is what I have so far, and I decided to go with the purple trench coat. Uh-oh. If I can just learn how to get these little flipping going right. I had added her flying off the screen. I think yesterday when I did it, I'd gotten started in the coloring in the pink, but I decided I needed to, I wanted to have them flying off the screen, because my idea of what I want to do here is make like a series of them. I've got my Superman. Do I have the Superman up here? I've got my little Superman Doodlemation. And then I would, I want to try and figure out a good way to like film them and turn them into like little videos and shit. Oh, I got too much time on my hands, I guess. So, what am I working on now? Yeah, I want to get started on it right away. And, oh yeah, that's right. I just, is this, oh yeah, you can see I move it up a little bit closer. No, I don't want to be hunched over too much. And I don't know if I really need the light. I kind of toned down the transparencies a little bit. I know what I'll do. There was a couple of people that came to the channel yesterday with some original music, and I put them onto a playlist here. Oh, some of my other ones, I added them to my little there it is. And you guys have probably seen this guy before. So what I'm going to do now to try and keep me going with the real time. Hey, Mikey Yellow! I'm trying to do something that I'm calling, well, I always thought I did this back, God, years ago. So I'm trying to just, I mean, I don't know if I'm learning how to draw this stuff or just remembering how to do it, because I remember doing this sort of stuff when I was a kid. You know, I don't need all computers. I mean, there's a lot of kids I see doing now. Cartoon That, he's using some kind of software that lets you just animate it, so you can just draw your picture and not have to draw it over and over. But I just felt like this is kind of like old school, and it's therapy, and I can, when it's all said and done, I'll have like a little animated cartoon that I can carry around in my pocket or give to people. You know what I mean? And well, I've been trying to do stuff on YouTube for a long time, and well, there's a lot of people on YouTube that have inspired me to do this. And well, I want to do live stream. Live stream seems to be the way to go with stuff now. And well, I don't think my life is all that interesting or want people to know that much about my real life. But this is part of my life that is fun, and it's fun to share, along with my music and stuff too. You know, and other people's music. This is Diego Zeta, and this is an original song by him. I was doing some like little talent showcase things, but there's a lot of people that are doing this talent showcase stuff a hell of a lot better than me, and it's a lot of work. But there's a lot of people here at the bottom of YouTube that basically inspire me to do stuff. So this is just my way of sharing. You know, I hope Slippery Fish shows up here, because he's the one that wanted me to do a Wonder Woman one. How many panels did I add to this? So I was up to about 30 panels. That's what I say is like basically the minimum to really get anything going good. I did go up to, my flag was only 20 though. I did that one live while I was on Rant Jam show on 4th of July.
Seguiré subiendo canciones en este formato acústico un poco crudo. Y bueno, pues muchas gracias por escucharme. Si te ha gustado lo que has visto, puedes suscribirte al canal.
So what I'm thinking I'll be able to get all the blue kind of colored in. And you see, I'm just kind of doing it sloppy because I'm going to have some black coming in here. And anything that looks too funky, I'll just fix it with colored pencils. Kind of like what I did with the pink. I don't know how well you can tell with the pink on here what I did with the pink. See, with the pink, you can see there's the dark parts that are kind of like the shadows and stuff. That's from the marker. And then the light part is just a pink colored pencil. And then the red I all did with marker. And if you saw the other ones, I hadn't really drawn the boots in. They look real funky the way that I ended up doing it, but I felt I needed them, especially when she starts going off the screen. This is Liza Milena. What's this song? Oh, I like the way that she did that in the mirror. That mirror, I thought, sometimes she does her original stuff in the dark. But this one is really cool, the way that she did this one. And you never, 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 no, you never think of me. And then, like I said, you know what, you can kind of hide stuff when you're doing black. When you get down into the black part of it. And then since I'm using this sort of a chroma color on my little animated stuff, I can't quite use yellow. So I'm going to be using orange on her rope and bracelets and little chest emblem stuff. No, you never, never, never. No, you never thought of me till you had 2 cents in your mind. Did you ever think of the time
me sometimes saying, did you ever think of me? No. 'Cause you never did, you ever. No, my baby. No, my baby. No, my baby.
I should put some Cartoon That. I was binging on Cartoon That's videos yesterday. Yeah, I might be coloring this in a little bit too much. One thing I did find out is with some of this stuff, I go too fast. But that's alright. Most of it I can fix up later. Except for the little marks. I got one mark when I was putting the lipstick in. I did the red. I don't know if how well you can see where I did the lips. Yeah, she's even got the little lips in there. Hopefully it'll look good when I animate it and film it through the editor. But the main thing is that you can hold it when you can hold it in your hand and flip it. Those are the best times with these things so far that I've had. Uh-oh, I forgot something there. Oh, that's what I mean. I just like flinched right there. One of these, there's like her lipstick goes across her face too. It's kind of funny, but therapy, art therapy, fart therapy. Mark, help me. Rain jams. I think the next guy that's going to play on this little playlist was the guy that I was wanting to get going on here. Michael, what's his name? Michael Williams. He dropped by the channel. I don't know where he discovered me from. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I thought this stuff was pretty cool. He came by the channel yesterday, so I checked this out, and I thought, yeah, let me put this on my little music playlist. Put two of his things on here. There's another guy that has like some real classical finger picking stuff, and it just made me think about a lot of people that I listen to that have like thousands of subscribers and some really awesome. Gabriel, I can't even pronounce her last name. And this guy Dupree, he plays a guitar. It plays like a guitar and harp combination. It's really cool. And this stuff, I'm putting some color in here. I can always fix it with the black if I screw it up too bad. Because it's just microseconds. Just microseconds pass. I'm a failure, it's a shame. Oh yeah, I like this particular panel. It's weird that I can have so many panels going on through here, and there'd be like a particular panel that is like one of my favorites. Trying to learn some new techniques with my little drawings too here. Drawing and coloring in and stuff so that I can figure out how to be able to do this stuff fast. Because eventually I want to be a little speed doodler here so I can doodle some really cool stuff really fast. You know, because I'm kind of lazy. You know, I want to make it sound like I'm doing something that's really cool, but mostly it comes down to being lazy. And I'm just looking for shortcuts. DIY animation shortcuts, eh? I might have to put on my Confessions of a Superhero soundtrack to inspire me to get my little superhero thing going. And maybe this might even inspire me to do another, a part 2.
Play that thing now.
Not too many people watching today, but that's okay. Because it's not about you, it's about me. Forcing myself to get better at something. And the only way to get better at something is to do it. And sometimes you just need to set yourself up some sort of a schedule. Is it too dark and blurry? Probably so, especially since I'm doing color. Does that help you see the color? But yeah, that helps a little bit. I'm almost through the blue. Oh. I'm almost through the blue. That's cool. Ooh, I do see some, ink, basically the black is going to be the coolest part to do. I'll need to slow down and not just scribble like I'm doing now. This is just scribbling, filling in the spaces real easily, you know what I mean? Okay, and this is what I did. I think I got almost up to that point. I think I got to like 30, so I did, it looks like I did like 10 more panels while I was watching stuff on YouTube yesterday. And then finished in the pink and the red. That's what I did. I'm kind of anxious to get to the next one, because I have kind of an idea of something that I want to try and link all these things together. But, you know, I'm just like a 60-year-old kid doodling. And his grandfather. Oh no, my great uncles. I remember being at my great uncle's watching the old Christopher Reeve. Not Christopher, George Reeve. Yeah, George Reeve was Superman. Oh, I gotta be careful not to mark on my little screen here. I need to grab. Yeah, here we go. This card. We're getting over to the edge. Oh, almost done. Going off this side. Hey, Renee. How are you? I'm just chilling here trying to do some live action flip books. I always called these flip funnies when I was a kid. I used to get the little end cuts from the print shop and make my own little cartoons. And I had started doing this here a few weeks ago, thinking, oh, I'm doing something. Well, people have been doing this forever, so I'm not doing anything special. But man, there's some really awesome talent out there doing it. I'm just using it as kind of therapy and a vehicle to get better at what I'm doing. Here, let me go. Let me put this over on my. Here's my little green screen room where I can test my animations out. Oh, I don't have a thing there to shut that off. There we go. And I got some backgrounds and stuff, but yeah, I just clamp them over here, and it was weird. I've always flipped mine just the opposite of the way that you always see that other stuff. I don't need the light on here. And now she's going to have all of her blue. What do I do? There we go. That's all I got to do. Oh, I don't even need to do it there. It looks better on the main screen up front. Yeah. Now let me do the gold. I'll do the gold because I'm just using gold I'm using orange instead of yellow. I just got, 10 colored markers and 12 colored pencils for like 50 cents each. So, there's no gold that starts showing up. Let's see. I can just skip ahead to panel 7. And this is just going to be putting, well, just I want to throw something else in here.
Sorry, can't leave the bullshit you told me before.
What's this one?
So, this one is for Scott.
No, I'm going to put my superhero soundtrack in here to get me all super inspired for my superhero shit. Okay, so all I'm doing here with all the places on Wonder Woman, and so basically, I mean, I got a lot of stuff that I'm using for reference. So I've got, basically you just need like a W or a little mark. I'm just trying to simplify everything. So I'm just going to make all her like rope and everything, I'm just going to use like a line of orange and leave most of it kind of white. So just to do it fast. Ooh, and that looks red, but it is orange. So I'm going to have to be careful not to get too much of this going on there. Can you guys see what I'm doing now? Okay. Sometimes I don't know. I get to focus down here to see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, and I need a little bit of that on her hand, a little bit there too. Can't forget her wrist bracelet. It's looking like really red though. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll like come back over it with a little bit of colored pencil, orange colored pencil. And instead of doing the whole line, I just need to do a little bit of it, like a little shadow. That's all it needs. It just needs a little bit on there. Just a little impression. And I think I'm just going to stick with that thing right there for now to get through it real fast. Oh yeah, this music is much more inspirational. I want to try and get it to look as much like my original drawing as possible, is what I'm thinking.
I'm only just beginning to understand what this record is about. 2, 3, 4. Cause Carla's gonna get you.
Honestly.
Gonna knock you right in the head. You better get yourself.
Trying to do this real time is kind of a crazy ambition, but I'm going for it anyway. What the hell, man? I know it's not, I don't think anybody else is trying to do this. I could be wrong though. There's millions of people out there trying all kinds of different stuff for sure. Not too caring about the process of getting there, right? No, not too many people really are. I get it. And the black lines are going to be the ones that really make or break it when it all comes down to it. And I don't know how much of that I can actually do live and online. But I had to give it a try for sure to see if anybody cared.
I think they will this time.
And I need to have a regular schedule. Of course, it is Saturday. This is more like a little bonus. but it's just because I'm having so much fun doing this Wonder Woman.
Go into Johnny starting it and then you can spread it, alright?
And it's 40. It's the biggest, it's the longest one I've done so far. It's 40 frames. And that's it. That's all for that. Now I gotta start back at the beginning and do that for oh, I turned my screen off. Stupid me. There I am. Now I'm back. Oh well. 38, 39, 40. There we go. Okay, and now I want to go back and work on bracelets. I'm going to do the bracelets through this time. That might be the best way for me to do that, just a little bit at a time like that. And just a little taste of it. Just a taste of color. Oh, I did it on that one. Okay, that was the first one. I got it on that. And now her rope shows up. And the rope is going to have to be this too. That and black. Ooh, I should get her. I need to get her tiara too. A little bit of tiara action going on there. Tiara? How do you say that? I'm not sure. Ooh, I probably ought to wait before I start having that rope doing much anything. I'm going to have to work backwards. I know I eventually start having the rope doing stuff. Oh, how far am I here going? What's going on here? Oh my God, it's been that long already. Man, I didn't make much progress, did I? I was trying. Whew. Let me see. I'm going to go a little bit over. 17, 16. Uh-oh. I had it change. I got to focus on this a little bit more. Yeah, I got it flipping back and forth. Oh, and the rope. I know I'm gonna need to do some stuff with this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I better just wrap it up real quick before I F it up. See what I got. Let's see what I managed to get done. Not a whole lot. The blue and about half of the gold. I'll finish off the gold, and I would imagine that the black might be the most interesting thing to watch me do. So I think I might just go ahead and color the background. Finish off that gold and part of the background. Yeah, I think next show I'll do the inking. well, basically what's ultimately the inking. What will end up going to the, there we go. Because I'll eventually, I'm trying to decide whether I should put that color in there, because this is basically, this is what you would have called a storyboard, I guess you'd call that. And once I put all this stuff together, I don't know what it's going to be. This is what I've got so far. And I'm having a blast doing it and getting some skills up and learning some little shortcuts and stuff. Yeah. I'm kind of anxious to get this one done though. So I will probably do almost all of it but the ink, and probably next time just do the inking. Maybe I'll leave some of the chroma key out too. I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you guys for watching. Wasn't a whole lot of people, but I plan on streaming something every day at 10 o'clock Mountain. So that's 11 Central, 12 Eastern, 9 Pacific in the US. Thanks for watching. Bye.